Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello. Hello, my name is Sam and this is my friend Greg. There he
Hi,
is.
everyone.
And welcome to Home Debate Club. Every week we help you and your family to lead a debate at home at the same time as lots of other people across the country. How are you doing today, Greg?
I'm great, thank you, Sam. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Really excited to hear everybody's opinion on today's questions. So everything that you guys need to get involved should be on the right of the screen, either that way or that way, just beside where we're talking. And if you want to comment live to today's Home Debate Club, use a second phone or tablet and go to Home Debate Club on YouTube and say hello in the comments if you're watching there. It would be great to hear from you.
And Glynis has already pointed out that we've been pointing the wrong way, Sam. So maybe if you're watching on a phone, then what you need is down there. So thank you, Glynis. You've been keeping us right since the start of Home Debate Club. Brilliant. Okay, so to start Home Debate Club, what we need to do today is to find our voice. So Sam, can you help us find our voice today?
Yeah, I will help you to find your voice, and I need to find my voice too. Now, if you've not done this before, finding our voice is a way of getting ready to share our opinions today. So I found my voice, and I've got it just here. Sometimes telling people what I think or sharing my opinion, I find a bit difficult, and I might be worried or unsure about doing it. But I know that it's a really important thing to do, and it helps me to understand and change the world that is around me. So to help me to get ready for today's debate, I found my voice. Here it is. My voice, it makes me feel calm. And when I hold it, I feel confident about sharing my opinion. Greg, have you found your voice?
I have, Sam. I've found my voice as well. So my voice is one of my favorite books. It's this big, thick book here, and it's called Lord of the Rings. And when I hold it, it makes me feel inspired, and it reminds me to use my imagination and creativity when I'm speaking or debating. Look how thick it is as well. Wow.
Amazing, Greg. Well, guys, what we want you to do at home to join us today is find your voice as well. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds, and I want you to go and run away from the screen or run away from your tablet or your phone, whatever you're using, and go and find a favorite toy or a special object. It can be anything you like, your favorite book, whatever it is. Go and find something that makes you feel calm, that makes you feel comfort, that inspires you, and then bring it back to us and be ready to tell us all about it. Remember that finding your voice is about getting ready to talk and share your views with confidence when we start debating.
So, sorry, that was me, wasn't it, Sam?
Don't worry, you're all right.
Got my turn to speak. Okay, so yeah, when you found your voice, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, let us know in the comments. What have you found? Tell us why it's important to you and how it's going to help you in today's debate. So over to you, everybody. Off you go.
Okay, guys, you've got 15 more seconds to find your voice. Lots of people are telling us that they found theirs, but they need to let us know what it is, and then we might share it with everybody. So you've got 15 more seconds to find your voice. Okay, fantastic. So, Greg, what have people been telling you about their voices?
We've got two amazing ideas already. So we've got a jewelry box from Morocco. Very interesting. Wow, someone's been to Morocco. Kimberly said she's got a phone and a soft toy she's had since she was born. So maybe that helps her to feel comfortable. And we've also got a squishy ball, which helps with somebody's confidence. So that's really great idea. Yeah. So thank you, everybody. And we've also got, finally, a Mr. Bean toy that's a favorite toy. So lots of amazing voices being found across the country, Sam.
That's amazing. Well done, guys, for finding your voices. Remember, just like Greg and I, keep it close by you as we go through our debate today, and it's going to help us to get involved and have your voice said. So well done to you guys out there. That's really, really cool. So now that we found our voice, we need to talk about what we're going to debate. But before we get there, we need a little bit of a recap about what we talked about last week. So we want to give a huge shout out to all of you out there who got involved last week. Last week, we asked the question, what has been the best thing about lockdown so far? So many people got involved, and the winning option was Team Greg with spending more time with family.
Wow, wow, what a great debate, Sam.
And a victory for Team Greg, which I know is something you're a big fan of.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's move on to this week's debate. So today's question, it's a really good question. Are you ready to hear it? So here we go. If you were Prime Minister, what would you do to celebrate when the lockdown ends? Wow. Okay, so Sam, what do you think that this question means?
Okay, so let's explore the question to understand it. So we all know that the Prime Minister, who is a bit like the head teacher but of the whole country, makes important decisions about our lives. We're asking you guys to imagine that you are the Prime Minister. That might be something you like the idea of, maybe something it doesn't, but it's okay. Just imagine it for a second. And then I want you to think about the fact that you have the power to decide when the lockdown ends what we should do. And the question is asking us to think about, should we have a celebration to end lockdown? Is that the right thing to do? And if it is the right thing to do, what would that celebration look like? That's our question. Does that make sense to you, Greg?
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for explaining it, Sam.
Fantastic. So hopefully you guys know what it means as well. Now, this week, we've got 4 options that we're going to debate. And we're really pleased that some young people themselves are going to be helping us all to pick today's options. And we'll think about those. So our first option, I'm going to tell you who it comes from. It comes from Evelyn Leah from London. And let's hear what she has to say.
I would throw a big party, and I would give the NHS a big break. And then I would create a park, and it will have reindeers that run free, like the other park, and it'll be a big park, and also we'll have owls that run free, and owls are huge wood.
Wow, Sam, such an amazing range of views there. Wow, brilliant point there. Wow.
I think this is great. So this idea that Evelyn Leah has put forward is the idea that we should talk about the NHS and give them a bit of a party, I guess, and a break. So it's a great idea. It recognises the huge effort that key workers have undertaken to keep us safe and well. So well argued, Evelyn Leah. That's really, really good. Now, our next opinion, which we're going to have a look at now, is from Freya in Scotland. And this is what she had to say.
Okay, let me just get Freya on screen. Great to see Scotland represented, Sam. Great place, great country. So here's Freya with what she thinks.
I think we can have a day to remember.
Wow, a day to remember. Wow, so well pronounced as well. And yeah, so well done, Freya.
Yeah, well done, Freya. Freya, I really like how clearly you spoke and you made your point really, really well. So Freya is saying we should have a day to remember. That's the right thing to do when lockdown ends. Well done, Freya. Okay, we've got another one. This is our third option. And don't worry if you can't remember them all, because we'll remind you of them at the end. Our third option comes from Vinny in Liverpool. Now, Vinny's option has been sent in to us and he's written it. So we're going to put that up on the screen for you to see now.
There we go, Sam.
So Vinny says, I think we should have an extra bank holiday on the same day as lockdown started. What do you think of that, Greg?
Wow, that's a really interesting idea, I think. So, yeah, well done, Vinny. Really, really good idea and thanks for sending it in.
Amazing. Well done, Vinny. So I think, Vinny, this is going to be a really popular choice for people to debate upon. So having an extra bank holiday, I like the way that you said it should be on the day that the lockdown started last year. So really interesting. Well done, Vinny. So those have been 3 options. Now the 4th option I'm going to put forward. So it's going to be a bit of a Team Sam option. And what I think is that to give you my option, I need to use our sentence starter. Now, if you want to use this sentence starter when you debate later, it'll be on the screen to help you. So the sentence starter is, my opinion is, I think this because. So here we go. My opinion is that I don't think it's right to celebrate at all. And I think this because what we've been through has been a really difficult period. And whilst we're all going to be really relieved at the end of it, for some people and for some families, the things that they've gone through will be things that they don't feel like celebrating at all. So that's going to be Team Sam's option, and that's what my option is today.
Wow, really interesting debate there. And remember that these are all great ideas. There's no right or wrong answer with these ideas. It's different opinions, and that's what makes it a really good debate. Sam, I've just also realized that my lamp that's shining on me makes me look like I'm in a tanning salon. So sorry to everybody, I'm not in a tanning salon. It's just a lamp. It's a bit bright. So I might shine it away. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, so some really good options. To remind everybody, here's our options this week. So, firstly, a party and a holiday for the NHS. Secondly, a day of remembrance. Thirdly, an extra bank holiday. And then fourthly, I don't think it's right to celebrate. So you should be seeing those options on your screen soon. And remember that there's no right or wrong answers. They're all different and great answers for us to think about.
Fantastic. Now, the thing that's most important right now is for you at home to decide who you agree with. So spend a moment and think to yourself, which option do you agree with the most? Let's just take 5 seconds to think about that. Okay, great. So what's happening next, Greg?
So we need somebody to lead today's debate in your home. So remember, it can't be an adult, and it's a really important job. So what you need to do is you need to stand up like a teacher. You need to high five the person who's going to speak and make sure everybody gets a turn so it's nice and fair. And when the clock hits 30 seconds to go, you need to shout out, "This home thinks that," to remind everybody and summarize what you said in your home. So that's how you lead today's debate.
Cool. And then for everybody else, you need to decide on which option you agree with, tell your family or the people around you your opinion, and then everyone at the end needs to reach a consensus. So if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, now is the time to head over to homedebateclub.com. Otherwise, you won't get to vote.
And after the 5 minutes is up, all you need to do is just to vote for the option that you've picked. Remember, once again, no wrong answers. We're just discussing some fantastic different options that we're going to showcase and tell everyone about. So they should be appearing on your screen any second. So let's
debate.
Hello.
Hello, guys. Right, everybody, debating is over, and that means the voting is now open. Remember, you must have reached an agreement with your debating partner or partners before clicking on the option you decide. All you need to do is click on the option you agree with, and we know lots of you have decided who you're going to vote for, and then that is how your vote is recorded. And you've got 30 seconds to do that. So, Greg, have we got any interesting shout-outs to give to people there?
There's two ideas in particular that I've loved in the comments. So the first one was from Toprak, who said we should have a day of remembrance, but also a small well done for everybody getting through lockdown and obeying the rules. So it seems like a remembrance, but with a bit of a small thank you or for people, for everybody taking part in this quite difficult time. And then also there's a suggestion from Ben that I really liked, which was to have a day of remembrance, but then also make a statue to mark the time. And I think, and it's interesting, so Ben's also mentioned, I've asked Ben, what should the statue be of? Which is an interesting question.
Yeah, very.
Maybe of the person who creates the vaccine, which is some really good thinking there. So yeah, some great comments there, Sam.
Yeah, and just a quick one from me too. I want to give a quick shout out to Harry Wiseman and whoever's using that account to say that that's a really good opinion you guys got there about choosing option B because it shows respect for people that have lost their lives. I think that might be our winning one. So well done to everybody for getting involved. All of the options are great, but what you should see coming on the screen in a second are the results. So here is the winning option. Should appear at any second, and it is option B, a day of remembrance. Really good. Well done, guys, for getting all of your votes in. Greg, what do you think this means?
Wow, what an amazing, really good debate today. And I think the way that Freya had said what she thought, and then the debate happened across the country with loads of young people. I think that was amazing. And it's really good that so many people have got involved, and yeah, so well done everybody. And finally, just we've got a shout out for Lobster Pod at Hanover Primary, who've debated brilliantly. Hanover Primary School, big fans. Massive fans. And so yeah, so that's yeah, what a great debate, Sam. What did you think?
Yeah, fantastic. So well done to Hanover Primary and all the other schools and young people at home for getting involved in today's debate. Fantastic. We're not finished yet though, guys, so make sure you stay with us. But I think there's also a quick shout out for Seals Pod at Hanover as well. Hanover, you guys are doing really well today. I'm seeing lots of messages from you guys. So that was really good. Okay,
so we like to end Home Debate Club by sharing something great about the person or the people that we've debated with today. So we like to celebrate everybody sharing their voice and having a say, and we'd like you to do that too, if that's okay.
Yeah, now, normally Greg and I compliment each other, which, let's be honest, everybody's had enough of that. So I'm going to celebrate Freya today. Freya, I'm going to celebrate you for using your voice to remind us all that whilst lockdown has been difficult and we'll feel good when it's over, that some families have been badly hurt by coronavirus and we should remember them. And everybody across the country agrees with your opinion, Freya, and you spoke so clearly. So really well done. Now, guys, I want you to do this at home too. Please share with somebody that you debated and celebrate them for doing something great. You've got 30 seconds. Over to you. Okay, guys, well done if you've done that at home. If you want to share with us in the comments what you said, please feel free to do that, and we'll give you a shout out at the end as well. So, as we're getting close to the finish, there are two more things. One from me, and then one from Greg. Hey, I did it right that time. So, from me, it's the mission. Now, this week's mission, we're asking you to create a poster inviting people to attend your lockdown celebration. It should be as colourful as possible, describe the activities and the events you're putting on, your favourite things to do, and maybe even tell your guests what you'd like them to bring along to your celebration. If you click on the mission link, you'll find all the instructions you need to help you create and do this week's mission. All you need to start the mission is to ask an adult to log onto the Home Debate Club Facebook group, where we will share the link. Good luck with the mission.
Great. Okay, so that's amazing. And just one more final shout out. Sorry, I need to say this because it's such a nice comment. Harry said to celebrate his foster carer and all of her hard work. What a lovely message to hear from Harry. Thank you so much. And also everybody at Dame Allen's as well, which is another school that we really love hearing from. So, final thing from me. As we've seen, would you like to be part of next week's Home Debate Club? So we've had some amazing contributions from three lovely young people today, which has been brilliant. And it's really helped us to hear from the voices of young people. So we'd like to hear from you for next week's Home Debate Club. So what we'll do on Friday morning in the Facebook group, we will post next week's question. And then you need to tell us what you think. So you can either send in some words, an audio clip, a video, anything really, a picture, and we'll pick the best ones to be featured as part of next week's Home Debate Club to help us shape the debate. Well, I'm doing a tongue twister there, Sam, like we do normally, wouldn't I? So how do you send in your ideas? Well, you can send in your ideas to the Facebook group. So there's a big link either in the comments or below if you're watching on Home Debate Club. Or you can send it to, send it on social media and hashtag it Home Debate Club. And one of our amazing volunteers we've got some new volunteers, by the way, who's helping us out this week. Hi, guys. So one of those guys will find it. So just share it on Twitter or Instagram, as long as you've got your kind of parents or carers permission, obviously. Or you can email us. There's also an email link to send in your picture, audio clip, whatever. And then we'll be back in touch with your parent or carers just to check that we can use that picture or whatever that you sent in. So we'd love to hear from you because I think it really adds something to our debate rather than just having a Team Sam or Team Greg. Although me and Sam like debating every week, it's even more fun to debate with you as well. So, okay, thank you so much, everybody, for taking part. It's been amazing. And well done to Freya, particularly for convincing the nation, but well done to everybody for sending in their ideas too. And we'll see you at the same time next week. Bye, everybody.
Oh, guys, before you go, sorry, can you like and subscribe on YouTube as well, so that it helps us to reach some more people with the next week's debate. So thanks for that, Greg. Thanks, everybody. And we will see you all next week.